Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us today for an exciting Celebrity Cruises webinar. My name is Anna, I'm an Industry Relations Specialist here at CLIA, and I'm going to just quickly go through some housekeeping before introducing our presenters. This webinar will run about 45 minutes with time for questions at the end. Please feel free to type your questions into the chat module of the webinar and we'll get to them at the conclusion of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and will be posted on CLIA's YouTube channel, which is CLIA Global. With that, it is my pleasure to introduce our presenters, Maria Kronk and Jessica Suchman. Maria has been a part of the Royal Caribbean Cruises family for 29 years. She proudly served as a field and regional sales manager for over 25 years for the Southeast region, building relationships and strengthening business with key accounts. Maria now applies her experience in the field as a key member of the Celebrity Cruises sales training team and is excited to share the Celebrity Cruises brand distinctions with all of their valued travel partners. Jessica joined Celebrity Cruises in 2013 as a market sales manager covering the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia area. After almost 4 years in the field building relationships and managing events with travel partners, she joined the Celebrity Cruises sales training team, where she brings her passion and excitement for the Celebrity Cruises brand to life for valued travel partners. And without further ado, take it away, Maria and Jessica.
Thank you so much, Anna. Good afternoon or good day to all of you. We are so happy to be on this CLIA call with you today to tell you about just everything that's happening at Celebrity, and there is a lot going on. And of course, what we want to do is we want to make selling our brand very simple for all of you. So we're going to call this our Business Builders webinar series, but to define it, we're calling it Selling a Complete Celebrity Vacation. So I'm going to start off, and then Jessica's going to finish up the call with you today and kind of take you through some great tools that we have where all of this information that we're going to share with you lives. So we're going to get started. Let's go. So what we're going to talk about today, I know the slide is going to, I guess I'm supposed to control it. Sorry about that. It's a new platform. So cruising, you know, is more than a vacation. It is truly a global market, just an incredible opportunity for all the countries that have the ships sailing from to increase their jobs and their market. So we have right now 24.7 million passengers on average, and that was a CLIA study that was done in 2016, but I believe that they're about to release their new stats any day now, and I know that that amount has grown by about 20%, which is pretty incredible. So the cruise industry as a whole produces over 1 million jobs in this industry with full-time employees, and has an output of $126 billion to the worldwide economy, which is an amazing, amazing industry, as you all know. And that's why we're all in it, because we're so excited to be part of this growing demand in vacations. 28 million passengers are expected to cruise in 2018. Now, the CLIA study again says that between 2011 and 2016, the demand for cruising increased 20.5%, which is an absolute huge number. And again, this year, I'm sure the CLIA survey will come up with another growth of anywhere between 10 and 20% as well. So what if we took our entire Celebrity fleet to the edge? Let's take a look at that.
I think we created something that will be unique in the cruise industry.
People are looking for an adventure. It's not just the destination, but also the journey.
With the Celebrity Revolution, we're ensuring that we're on the leading edge of culinary excellence.
I am very excited to let you all know that we literally took the keys to our beautiful new ship, Celebrity Edge, just yesterday in the shipyard in France. So we are so proud that the first part of the Celebrity Revolution is taking place today, and we now own this beautiful ship, and we're about to bring it across the Atlantic over to start its pre-inaugural season and its sailing. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that in a bit. But in the meantime, the company has decided to spend about $500 million or more in modernizing our existing Millennium class and Solstice class fleet. So what we want to do is make these ships, the age of the ships, a non-factor. We are going to transform these ships into what is Edge. We are going to just really take the staterooms down to the steel, rebuild these staterooms so that it truly feels like a brand new ship. And of course, the public rooms, it goes without saying, we're going to modernize them as well so that we can remain at the forefront of our modern luxury vacations, whether you're on Edge class, whether you're on Millennium class, or whether you're on Solstice class. Now, what we call the Celebrity Revolution is how much money we're spending on not only our brand new ships, which you see down here under new build. So Edge, we took delivery yesterday. Flora, we take delivery in May, and the sister ship to Edge, Apex, will be delivered to us in the spring of 2020. Now that $500,000 will also include the refurbishments in 2019, 2020, all the way through 21 on our existing Millennium and Solstice class ships. So the Millennium will come back into service on February 9th as pretty much a brand new ship when she begins her season in the Caribbean and also in Bermuda. Or excuse me, the Summit will be in Bermuda and the Millennium will be in the Caribbean. So that is very, very exciting for us to know that these ships are going to be brand new, modernized, and we're adding a lot of the elements that you're going to find on Edge onto these vessels. Now, it's hard to imagine, but the Equinox and Silhouette are going to be revolutionized as well. The Equinox next year by June. So that is our year-round Caribbean ship. And the exciting news is she's going to be sailing out of our new pier facility in Fort Lauderdale. She will no longer be sailing out of Miami, but she will be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale. So we're very, very excited about that. And then in 2020, and I know we're talking more than a year away, but the Silhouette will be revolutionized and come back into service on January 24th, followed by the Constellation, the Infinity, the Eclipse, Solstice, and all the way to 2023, the Reflection, because she is our newest Solstice class ship. So a lot going on with transforming our existing fleet as well as taking ownership of the new ships. So what we want to talk about with you today is how to sell the complete vacation experience on Celebrity. So as I mentioned to you, we do have a new port facility that was specifically built for Celebrity Edge, but of course our other ships will be using it as well. It is Pier T25, and it is going to be very modern, have a lot of new capabilities. We're going to be introducing a lot of new technology in our expedited check-in. So you'll be hearing a lot about that over the next week, about how you'll be able to download a Celebrity app and actually do your online check-in prior to getting to the pier. Very easy. You'll be able to upload your passport right on your phone, as well as take a photograph. So that will make it just so easy when you get to the pier. It will just be a matter of minutes before you're already walking on board. In addition to that, you'll be able to use that app while you're on the ships. So more to come on that new technology that we're introducing now. Now, who is the celebrity guest? What we look at is that, pretty much everyone is a celebrity guest. We're not going to make them into a small segment group. We're just going to say that this group would have a household income of around $115,000. seek culture-driven and immersive experiences, and usually spend about $10,000 a year in leisure travel. So this is the typical guest. But I have to tell you, we really are appealing to the Gen X and the millennials, which are that 20, 30 age group all the way through 60, depending on the length of the cruise, of course. So we are appealing to a multi-generational group of folks. And talking about groups, we definitely have a group advantage. As we're getting ready to talk about our new deployment, which we're going to talk about with you in a few moments, we are opening deployment for 2020 through 2021 starting next week on Monday. And that the deployment will open for our exotic itineraries. And what you want to make sure that you do as you plan your business for the coming years is to take advantage of groups when our new deployment is open. You earn more commission that way. You obviously get the best pricing when we open up our itinerary. So you want to make sure that you're planning for your 2020 and 21 groups starting next week when we open that. So we wanted to share with you just a little bit about the advantages of doing groups on Celebrity. And of course, referral business is the #1 way to grow your business. So when you're doing groups, more and more people are talking about all the services that you provide to your group clients. Your clients are your best marketers. They talk about when they're going on their next cruise vacation. How often have you been sitting at a restaurant and you're kind of overhearing people talking, and the #1 thing they talk about is their next trip? And that is a fact. So wouldn't that be great if they're talking about what a great travel agent you are because you told them about Celebrity Cruises and all the advantages and all the perks that they get when they sail with us. And of course, the best way to grow your business is repeat business. So one of the things that we wanted to share with you is how our group policy works on a high level. Of course, all of this information can be found in Cruising Power in our e-kit, in our group e-kit, or on the Celebrity Commitment. Those two links right at the bottom, those two web addresses at the bottom are the ones you definitely want to write down. And if you've never explored those sites, then we encourage you to do that right away. In Cruising Power is, of course, the espresso booking tool. That's where you can book both FIT and groups online. And in addition to that, you can find the group e-kit there. But we also have a one-stop shop called the CelebrityCommitment.com. And that is where all this information that we're sharing with you today can be found. So talking about our easy group policy, obviously the minimum amount of cabins that you would hold initially would be the 8 staterooms for 16 guests, double occupancy. We have a deposit program and we have a non-deposit program. If you choose the no deposit program, you can hold up to 16 staterooms without a deposit. So this is great if you have a smaller affinity group or if you're doing a promotional group. Deposit program deposits are required for up to 50 staterooms. So from 17 to 50 staterooms, you would be required to put down a minimal deposit. And remember when I suggested that you take a look at your groups when we open up new deployment for 20 and 21? That's because that's when we add the Group X fares. These are reduced pricing specifically for groups, and the fare code is GRPX, as you see on the screen. They are based on availability, but they are great fares when you're blocking group space when we open a deployment. You can hold up to 1 affinity and 1 promotional group per sailing per account, so just so you know that. And of course, we always encourage you to talk to your Celebrity sales manager because they can really make this group policy even easier for you if you work with them. Now, the group advantages, of course, are the GAP amenities. So not every sailing has GAP points assigned to them, but most of them do. So you want to use those GAP points to purchase amenities for your group. These are value-add amenities that really enhance the overall effects of blocking a group. So for example, we have onboard credit, we can offer cocktail parties, we can do marketing funds, we can do fundraisers. There's just a multitude of amenities that you can add to the group, and all of that can be found on the group e-kit as well. And of course, you're securing the best rates. I don't know if you've been looking at the rates for Edge, but boy, have the rates gone up on that. So if you had groups, when we first opened up all of the sailings on Celebrity Edge, you have a pricing advantage. And don't forget that in the pricing that we give you, we always, every single time you book a celebrity cruise, offer the Go Big, 1 amenity, Go Best, Go Better, 2 amenities, and Go Best, all 4 amenities. And you are making more money selling Celebrity because you get commission on the price and the amenities included. So I know we're going to have a lot of questions about that, because we know that not everyone realizes that you make more money, more commission, because of the Go BBB pricing advantage with the included amenities. So the group resources, again, can be found on the celebritycommitment.com. There is a folder there called the Lead and Gap List. We call it the one-stop shop for groups, for everything groups, and you can actually download that. It's updated every week. It shows you every single ship and sailing date that is open for sale. It gives you the gap amount of gap points. It gives you the pricing, including NCCFs. So if you've never seen the one-stop shop, I encourage all of you to go to the Celebrity Commitment, click on Weekly Updates, and you see the one-stop file right at the very top as shown on the screen, and you will be able to see a list of all of our groups and, of course, all the group resources. So remember how I mentioned to you about Go Big, Go Better, Go Best? Now it's in living color on your screen. Go Big, Better, Best is combinable with all of our monthly promotions. So every time that you book a celebrity cruise and you choose the Go Big offer, you get 1 perk, either the drink package, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, includes the 18% gratuity that goes to the server. So that is a huge advantage. Not only is it alcoholic and non-alcoholic, but it also includes the 18% gratuity. You could choose for the option of free gratuities for the entire cruise. You can choose the unlimited free Wi-Fi, or the 4th amenity is the $300 onboard credit, and that's $150 per person for the 1st and 2nd. All of these included amenities are only for the 1st and 2nd guests in each of the cabins. So I just wanted to point that out. And these offers are only for Ocean View and higher, and are not applicable on Transatlantic, Trans-Pacific, or the Galapagos product. So that's the only limitations to the Go Big, Better, Best. So remember, this is our pricing strategy. So for example, this month, we have a new promotion that we're going to show you, and it happens to be 1 amenity and also a savings. So whatever promotion we have in the marketplace is always combinable with Go Big, Better, Best, because we want to maintain that consistency, and you make more money because you're making money on the perks as well as the cruise fare. Now, here's another way to make sure that your bookings stick. We have found that any time that our travel advisors add the Flights by Celebrity program, which was formerly called Choice Air, there's a 95% stick rate. So you want to make sure that you're offering that service of adding the flights for your guests that are booking on a celebrity cruise vacation. That is the total vacation. 87% of air is usually booked outside of the agency. Now, most of you are asking right now, do I get commission on the air portion? No, you do not get commission on the air portion, but it does count towards your thresholds for commission. So if you're at 10 or 11%, every time you book air with us, that total amount gets added to the threshold so that you can make a higher commission when you sell not only Celebrity, but Royal Caribbean and Azamara. We count all total revenue when it comes to assigning your commission level. Now, the other thing about Flights by Celebrity is we have a crew in Wichita. We have a new call center there, and it is open 24/7 for support of anyone using our Flights by Celebrity program to make sure that we can get your clients to the port of call if there's any issues along the way. We've posted the phone number here for you. There is an email address, flightsbycelebrity@celebrity.com, and of course a website address, www.flightsbycelebrity.com. And of course you can add Flights by Celebrity to any bookings that you make on Espresso. So we wanted to make sure that you knew about that. So, selecting the best stateroom experience for your clients. Let's talk a little bit about what is happening with our suite class. So we have a name for our suite class, and you may not be aware that we now call it the retreat. So when we say the retreat, what we're talking about is not only the fact that our suite class guests get the most beautiful, magnificent staterooms, and they get their own butler on every suite class category, but now they have exclusive venues available on every ship once they are revolutionized, once their refits go into play. So when you start hearing about the Edge, you will know that we have Lumine, which is the private restaurant for all of our suite class guests. We have a beautiful lounge called the Retreat up in the very forward part of the ship, where only our suite class guests can go in there and relax and have a cocktail and have music playing and just relax in there. And then of course we have an outdoor pool area with cabanas and personalized service, and it just goes on and on. We have a private lounge for our suite class guests. So it really, there's so many added features. If you're not familiar with our suite class amenities, please make sure you order the new travel agent guide, and it really gives you all the features and benefits of not only our suite class, but all of our stateroom categories, because there's so much built in there. So just to make it clear, we are adding the Retreat, which is our suite class amenities venues, to all of our ships when they're going into dry dock over the next few years. So again, just to focus on the suite class, they are definitely more luxurious. They are in exclusive areas on the ship. They include butler service. You make more money selling our suite class because your suite class bookings get all 4 perks and an upgrade to the premium beverage package. That is an amazing, amazing offer, and you're making more money because of that. So suites are definitely the best. Aqua Class obviously offers the best locations near the Persian Garden and the Aqua Spa. And what I love is the exclusive specialty restaurant called Blue. And remember, Aqua Class cabins are only double occupancy. We also offer our Concierge Class, which are upgraded stateroom amenities and an exclusive embarkation day lunch. And what we're really excited about, and I hope that it will play, we had an embedded video on the Infinite Verandas, but it doesn't look like it's going to play on here, so we'll be able to show you that. But Jessica will tell you a little bit more about the Infinite Verandas. But our fleet really does have about 85% verandas on Solstice Class and 81% verandas on Edge Class, and we have a new type of veranda with an infinite veranda, and you'll be hearing about that. And of course, the verandas have a lot more private outdoor space. So I'm going to stop here and see if we have any questions that we need to address right now. Jess or Anna, do we have anything?
I don't see any questions at this time. You've done such a great job of explaining all of the different programs that we have and really how to build a complete vacation package. I think really the next step, and I'll kind of move forward through that as the questions roll in, but the next part in building your complete vacation experience for your clients, because of course we know it's so important that you really round out that booking and really show them the true breadth of your services. The next portion of this is probably, you know, one of the more important portions is selecting the best destination experience for your clients. And I see we have a quick question coming in. Where do we get the travel agent guide to learn more about our ships? I will show you exactly where that is coming up. That will be on Cruising Power, so I'll show you if you hang tight. But let's talk through a lot of the new destination experiences that we have for 2019 and beyond, because there's been a lot of changes in our deployment, and we definitely need your help on the areas where we have changed a lot of our itineraries, because it just hasn't been, you know, as voiced loudly. So let's go ahead and talk through a lot of these new changes for 2019, and I think you'll see all of these changes that we've made are just amazing, and they're going to bring your clients to more immersive and more amazing destinations. So in Alaska, in 2019 and 2020, we have our 3 ships that'll be sailing Alaska, and we have now added Celebrity Eclipse. So she is brand new to the region. We couldn't be more excited to have her sailing round trip out of Vancouver. So that adds more capacity for us in Alaska than we've ever had before. Okay, now we also have Celebrity Solstice, who will be sailing round trip from Seattle, and of course Celebrity Millennium, who after her revitalization, her revolution, will be essentially a completely new ship sailing to Alaska in 2019. So Celebrity Millennium will be doing our open job products from Seward to Vancouver, and she also has our cruise tour options for Alaska cruise tours. Celebrity Eclipse allows you to have our Canadian Rockies cruise tour option, but I think you will see that our cruise tours are really just second to none. You can see here that they are pre and post. All right, on Millennium we offer Alaska, and those are 9 to 13 night packages. These are fully escorted tours, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's really a key selling factor for us. These are dedicated tour directors who are traveling with your clients at all times. They're local Alaskans. They know the region, they know the history, they really know their stuff, and they make it such a unique experience for your guests. They will travel on luxury motor coaches that have recently been updated. We also have our cars on the Wilderness Express that have been updated as well. At that front of that train, you get the best views, those T-top train cars with glass on the ceiling, and just some amazing views that you're seeing as you're taking the train through the mountains in Alaska. We also offer, as I mentioned, Canadian Rockies cruise tours on Celebrity Millennium and Celebrity Eclipse, and these are through Via Rail. So these are actually unescorted. This is a sleeper train that takes you through the Canadian Rockies. So this is more of a self-guided portion of your tour. All the transfers are included, of course. And we also want to spend just a minute touching on the different ice features that you see when you're on a Celebrity cruise. I think it's really important to highlight that Hubbard Glacier is actually one of the most active glaciers for calving in the Alaska region. I know a lot of times everyone gets hung up on Glacier Bay, and you know, if you don't go there, my client doesn't want to go, please be very comfortable selling Hubbard Glacier and Tracy Arm Fjord as ice features. These are a couple of the glaciers that are actually still advancing in the region. A lot of the ice in Glacier Bay is receding, so it takes further in to see those ice features. Now, at Hubbard Glacier, it is so beautiful. Your clients will be able to see directly from their balcony the ice calving into the water. They hear that crumble, that little rumble, kind of like thunder, and they can have their breakfast on their balcony as they watch this from the privacy of their own stateroom. The ship actually spins 360 degrees. It's just absolutely amazing. So please feel comfortable selling all of our Alaska cruises and cruise tours. We hit some really, really amazing destinations. Now, let's talk Caribbean for a second. So in 2019, we do have some changes, and I think some of the most exciting changes you see here are, of course, Celebrity Edge, which is going to be sailing 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean from Fort Lauderdale. We also have Celebrity Equinox. Don't forget, Equinox is our year-round Caribbean product, okay? So she is actually going to be revolutionized next year. So for part of that season, or actually for most of the Caribbean season, she is going to be completely renovated, just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Celebrity Infinity is returning to the Caribbean with our short itineraries, so those 554s, which is really exciting because we haven't had this programming in a little while, and it's great for your first to cruise and first to brand customers, as well as any corporate groups or incentive travel that wants, a great quality and wonderful cruise experience, but a shorter itinerary. Okay. Celebrity Reflection is going to continue her 10 and 11 night Southern Caribbean programming. And Celebrity Silhouette, of course, will do her 9 and 12 night programming, but adding a new port. So St. Vincent and the Grenadines is going to be a new port for Celebrity. And we also have Celebrity Summit coming out of her Revolution dry dock. So that is going to be just amazing exotic programming. So 7 nights from San Juan. We are actually going to be able to hit the ABC Islands. So just really beautiful destinations, Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, on Celebrity Summit, on a fresh, brand new Celebrity Summit. And you'll also see some really cool new programming coming out for her in 2020 and 2021 with our new deployment. So I'll tell you exactly when those dates are, but I think you'll see a lot of really exciting things moving forward. Now, another main area or region for Celebrity is going to be Europe. So in 2019, Celebrity Edge will actually be sailing in Europe after she completes her Caribbean season. So she'll be doing her peak 7-night journeys open jaw from Rome to Barcelona. So those are more Mediterranean sailings. She'll actually have some 10 and 11 night sailings as well. And some unique sailings when she comes down from Southampton, because when she does her transatlantic, she's heading over to Southampton for some special events, and then she will reposition to the Mediterranean. So her home ports will be Southampton, Barcelona, and Rome, and those peak 7-night sailings will be open jaw Rome to Barcelona. So you actually, I think, only repeat one port, and it's Florence, or your embark ports. So what's bad about going to Rome twice or Florence twice? I don't know. We also have the Constellation doing her 9 and 10 night Eastern and Western Med sailings. So her home ports will be Barcelona, Rome, and Venice. And one key thing here to remember is that we actually are still able to port our ships in Venice. A lot of the other lines, their ships are too large. So Celebrity Constellation and Celebrity Infinity are still able to make those calls into Venice, which is really, really amazing. We also have Reflection replacing Eclipse in 2019. I see a little typo there. But Reflection will be replacing Eclipse in Northern Europe, and she'll be doing her itineraries out of Dublin and Amsterdam. One really amazing itinerary that's been so successful for us is our Ireland and Iceland sailings. So those will be continuing on Celebrity Reflection. Now we also have Celebrity Silhouette, which will be doing her Northern Europe itineraries out of Southampton. So we have a lot of really popular things happening out of Northern Europe. But just amazing itinerary changes overall for our brand that I think your clients are really going to love, because they love those immersive and unique experiences. Now, we would be remiss today if we did not share with you our newest offer. So this actually has just begun today. We have now our Season of Savings sale. So that is one free perk for the first and second guest in the stateroom. So Maria mentioned those perks in detail before, so your clients can choose whichever perk they prefer. They will also receive a savings, okay, and 50% off of current third and fourth cruise fares. So this is absolutely amazing. It's a very, very rich offer, and they can, of course, use their perk whichever way they choose. They have that extra savings that they're getting. I just think this is all around a really great offer. So the booking window is until November 27th. And those sailings range from December of this year all the way through May 11th of 2020. So you'll notice we actually just extended the sailing range as well. Okay, and keep in mind that this is valid on ocean view and higher cabins, 4 nights and longer. But we have some other offers out there. We have quite a few right now, and a lot of different bonuses for your clients. I know we have an Edge delivery sale, so we've actually offered a special onboard credit right now because we've just taken delivery of Celebrity Edge and wanted to celebrate. So please head over to the Celebrity Commitment and I will show you exactly where that is, but you can find all of our offers there. Now, I wanted to share with you as well your save the date reminder, mark your calendars for our upcoming deployment. So 2020 and 2021 deployment will begin opening next week. I can't believe it. I think this is probably the earliest that we've ever opened deployment. But we will begin with South America, Australia, Hawaii, Asia, Dubai, and India. So our exotic products will begin opening for loyalty members on the 6th of November. And then it will open to the public on November 8th. That's when you can block your groups. We also have our Europe and transatlantic itineraries opening on November 27th and 29th. So there you'll see our ships that will be visiting Europe in 2020 and 2021. So you'll notice a new addition there, that is Apex. Apex will begin her sailings in Europe. All right, we also have our Caribbean and Canada.
Hi, Jess. This is Anna. It looks like we lost you for a minute. I don't know if you want to try dialing back in.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me? It's Maria.
Yes. Hi. I'm so sorry. It looks like my connection dropped off. As long as everyone can hear me, I will plug away.
We can hear you.
We can
Perfect.
hear you,
Thank you so much.
Jess.
Excellent. Okay, so you saw our deployment opening schedule there. I apologize for that little interruption. But I want to move forward and kind of explain a few different programs that we have for you to improve your bottom line. So what I really want to spend a minute on is our Future Cruise Vacation program, because this program is so important. This makes you money while you sleep. This is another part of that complete vacation experience. Please make sure that you are mentioning Future Cruise Vacations to your clients when they sail with Celebrity. We give them exclusive offers that they can only find on board. So right now, until November 27th, that offer is actually, in addition to our offer that I just mentioned, an extra $500 onboard credit per stateroom. Concierge and Aqua Class cabins that are booked will be able to choose 2 perks instead of 1. And your guests can have reduced deposits starting at $100 per person. So this is an incredibly rich offer that you can only get while on board our ships. Okay, that's very important to understand. They really are an extension of your sales. They book everything immediately back to the travel partners unless your clients sign a waiver for some reason that they don't want the booking to go back to you. They really are an extension of your sales, and most of the time, I think it's actually over 80% of the time, our Future Cruise sales team will upsell your clients into a higher category of cabin, and they tend to book them on more exotic itineraries because they have various knowledge from around the world. A lot of our Future Cruise team is from any number of different places, and they have that unique and in-depth knowledge of being from the destination and also from having sailed to those destinations many times while they're on our ships. All right, so please make sure that you are mentioning Future Cruise to your clients. Another program that we just began quite recently is our Move Up program. So our Move Up program is actually a program that allows you to make incremental extra money. Your clients are notified when available that they may have an opportunity to bid into a new stateroom category. So it's really almost like a blind auction. Your clients will receive an email to bid, and you will be copied on every single communication with them, and they're able to place an offer to upgrade their stateroom into a new category. So they will open the link and see this website right here. They will be able to kind of use this little slider to determine if the amount they want to offer is strong or weak. All right. They'll enter their credit card information because this is a bidding system. So They will be entering their credit card information to pay for the amount for the first 2 guests. Okay, so that $500 that you see on the screen there is $500 per person for the first 2 guests. And now they will be charged if their bid is accepted. So there's limited inventory, and folks are prompted to bid if they wish to. And if their bid is accepted, they will be automatically charged that amount on the credit card that they entered. Okay, they'll receive a new confirmation, and you'll be copied on this confirmation as well, with their updated stateroom information. Now, the best part about this is it's free money for you. You receive full commission on this upgraded amount. So we actually have travel partners who have earned thousands of extra dollars with this program at no extra work for them, which is really, really amazing. This is completely automated, and I'll show you coming up, I believe, a sample. Oh, nope, I don't have it with me today, but we have some sample communications for you on the celebrity commitment, which you can go ahead and take a look at. But really, this is just an amazing program that is another way for you to make money while you sleep. It really is just amazing. All right. We want to tell you a little bit about Celebrity Rewards. If you haven't joined Celebrity Rewards yet, please make sure that you do today. This program is free money for you, more free money. We're just throwing it at you right now. So this is more free money for you. And what it is earning 500 points for every booking with Celebrity Cruises. This doesn't matter what category, what destination, the length of the cruise, anything, you will earn at least $5 for every booking that you make with Celebrity Cruises. So what I recommend for you to do today, if you have not registered, is to go to celebrityrewards.com, register your information, and submit for your reloadable MasterCard. It does take a few weeks for it to get to you, probably around 6 weeks. This comes from a vendor in the UK who manages a similar program for our international guests. So it does take a little bit of time to get to you. Or for our international travel partners, my apologies. So what happens is when you accrue 2,500 points, that's 5 bookings, you're able to redeem those points for the cash on your MasterCard. Now, we recommend that you store this up, right? You register your bookings every 90 days, make sure that you're entering them in a timely fashion, and then store up those purchases or store up those points so that you can use them for a big purchase, like your upcoming holiday shopping, let's say. We have travel partners who've logged so many bookings, they're earning thousands of dollars, they're booking vacations with this amount. Now, the one thing I want to say is make sure it is a large purchase, because you are charged a fee when you use the card. So I believe it's $2, $1.95 or $2 when you use the card for a transaction. So please make sure that you're saving it for a big purchase instead of something like a $10 here and there, and that way you're just being charged a fee, okay? So we actually even have a special incentive because it's our 2-year anniversary for Celebrity Rewards. So we are now in a period until December 31st where you receive 500 bonus points just for registering. So for those of you who haven't registered on the call with us today, please go ahead and register at Celebrity Rewards. You'll get an extra $5, and then you can begin logging all of your bookings that you make with Celebrity and earning that extra money. So I promised that I would show you exactly where all of our resources live. And here you are. You have the celebritycommitment.com on your left. So our homepage is there that you will see. The celebritycommitment.com is really just the best one-stop shop for all of your resources. We update this website every single day. You'll see on the left-hand side here that little list of all of these announcements. That is updated weekly. Typically every day if there's a lot of announcements like now. We also have a video series that we post. We have different interviews with all sorts of departments within the Celebrity organization. You'll see a navigational bar up at the top as well, and from there you'll find information on our destinations, our promotional calendar, which shows you every promotion we have in the market. You'll see our weekly updates. That's where Maria was mentioning that lead and gap list, where you're going to find all of our sailings, the best gap, the best pricing. That's under that weekly updates tab. And we also have resources for our Canadian travel partners and our training centers. So that's actually where we store all of our webinars and where you can click to register for our upcoming webinars. But below this page, as you scroll down, you'll find all sorts of information on the brand. You'll find all different tiles from Edge to Revolution to Groups to City Stay Vacations, really just everything that is the Celebrity Cruises experience. And of course, on the right-hand side of our page, we have cruisingpower.com. So that is where our booking engine Espresso lives. That's where you will access the 5-Star Academy. If any of you on the line have not completed your 5-Star Academy training, I highly encourage you to go into Cruising Power to our Training and Benefits tab and find 5-Star Academy there. Once you are a 5-Star Academy graduate, you get benefits when you sail on Celebrity Cruises, and you're invited to attend our 5-Star Academy at Sea Sailing. So it really is an extension of our program at sea, where you are able to experience up close and personal what it's like to sail on Celebrity. You'll work directly with our sales managers and you'll receive continuing education, and then you get the really, really amazing opportunity to meet and mingle with a lot of our onboard officers and staff and just understand exactly how selling Celebrity works and how sailing on Celebrity works for your clients as well. All right, so I know that's a lot of information that we are throwing at you today, but just to reiterate, please make sure you go ahead and join 5-Star Academy, because that really is where you're going to get the full breadth of our program and really be able to understand how to sell the Celebrity experience. All right, and just to add a little fuel to the fire there, we actually do have some incentives right now for our 5-Star Academy graduates. We just completed yesterday our incentive for our 10,000th member, so we'll be notifying that lucky winner that they have won a free cruise for 2. But there's still opportunities for those of you on the phone who may not be graduates or who are graduates. We are giving away a cabin on our 5-Star Academy at Sea Sailings next year. So on every 5-Star at Sea Sailing, we will be giving away 1 cabin to a lucky winner who is a graduate of the 5-Star Academy. So we hope it's you who is the next winner, and we'll see you on board. Now, we know that there are a lot of different cruise lines out there that you might be looking at to bring your clients on, but we can't thank you enough for your constant support and for everything that you do to sell Celebrity and to really just be our partner every day and help us get this wonderful brand out there to so many new to cruise clients and to so many loyal clients. So we thank you for your support, and we hope that you continue to work with us as we move forward throughout the Celebrity Revolution. And I think there's a lot of different things coming for our brand, and we are very excited for that. So I know we probably have a lot of questions, Anna.
Coming in, and I welcome everyone to keep typing them into the chat module, and we'll start with the ones that we have. So our first question is from Tracy, who is wondering when and where is the Jazz Cruise?
Okay, so Tracy, I am not 100% certain that I believe we're doing the Jazz Cruise next year. That would be in April for the Jazz Festival. So please go ahead and look on the Celebrity Cruises website. So that will be on celebritycruises.com under specialty cruises. We actually have a list of a lot of different specialty sailings there. There are some different themed music cruises that we have. That itinerary will be listed there. Okay. And I see another one as well, Anna. What is the time frame for using a future cruise credit? That is a great question, Patricia. I believe they have 1 year to use that future cruise credit from when it is issued. Okay. How does a guest... I'm just going through these questions too, Anna.
Sure.
All
Makes
right.
my job much easier.
How does a guest receive an offer to move up? This is a really great question, Summer. So the Move Up program is an automated program, and not every person receives the email invitation to bid. So it is run by an algorithm. I am not versed in how exactly that algorithm works. That is, above my technical level of understanding, but there are a select number of people on the sailing who are issued the email invitation to bid, and then those are the folks who have that link, and they can see what categories are available. Now, I do want to issue a little bit of a word of caution. When your clients receive an invitation like this, when they are bidding on a new category, they are not able to see the new stateroom number. So they are blind bidding to move up into the category as a whole. They don't know where the stateroom is located, what the stateroom number is, if it might be obstructed, anything like that. So if you have a client who has taken a lot of care and talking back and forth to decide where their stateroom is, I would probably advise them not to take part in the bid unless they're okay with the risk of receiving a cabin that might be aft or forward or in any location. Okay, I just want to make sure that that's clear. All right. Do you offer any type of loyalty programs, and are they combinable throughout the brands? Great question, LaTanya. Of course, we have our Captain's Club. That is our celebrity loyalty program. So we actually have quite a few different tiers in there. Yes, Captain's Club is such a great program. So we have quite a few different tiers with some amazing benefits, and we are reciprocal with Royal Caribbean and Azamara. So we have information on the reciprocity between our brands on the celebritycommitment.com. Now we start, I believe, oh gosh, I'm gonna get it wrong. So I'm gonna not say the level that we start that's compared to Royal. But once they reach a certain tier in Royal Caribbean, their benefits will carry over into Celebrity, and I believe they will be elite at Celebrity if they're, oh gosh, I think it's Platinum on Royal Caribbean. So what happens is when you sail on Celebrity, you receive those elite benefits, but you're not able to accrue points in your Royal Caribbean membership, your Crown and Anchor membership. Okay, and the same goes with Celebrity. If you're elite on Celebrity, you'll receive the equivalent benefits when you sail on Royal Caribbean, but you're not able to advance your points in Captain's Club. Okay, for Azamara, the situation is a little bit different. We are fully reciprocal with Azamara, so no matter what tier you are in Celebrity, you will receive the similar benefits in Azamara, but again, you won't be accruing points in Celebrity if you're sailing on Azamara. I know it's a little technical and it's kind of hard to visualize, but we have some great resources for you on the Celebrity Commitment. So I'm actually, if I can click back, you can see here on the celebritycommitment.com, you'll find all of our information on Captain's Club. And some are saying it's selected. I'm sure it is select, so I knew I would get the level wrong, but everything there on reciprocity is in the commitment. All right. Let's see, I don't know if I see any other questions at this time. Let's see.
That might have been our last one. I'll give everyone a couple more, maybe a minute more to get any last questions in. But for now, I do just want to remind everyone that this was recorded and it'll be up on our YouTube channel, which is CLIA Global. So feel free to refer back to it or share it with any colleagues. And I just want to thank Maria and Jessica so much for your time. And actually, Susan is wondering how long you've been working with Celebrity Cruises.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. I actually, and in 2 weeks, it'll be my 5th year working with Celebrity. So it's been a good amount of time, and I'm excited to stay with the brand for much longer. It's a great place to work. There's a lot of really amazing things that Celebrity Cruises is doing. I don't know if a lot of you follow our social media. I hope you do. But you'll see, of course, all the wonderful news about our ships, but there's also a lot of great news about the philanthropy and the environmental work that we do, and I think it's just really a great brand, and Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited, our family of brands, is a really amazing place to work.
Okay, well, I'm glad your 5-year anniversary sort of lines up with the Edge sailings. That's going to be great.
Yeah. A little bit of a celebration. I think they planned it that way for me.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you everyone so much for joining, and have a fantastic rest of your week.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to speaking with you again on another webinar. Thank you.
Bye.